Dead Space is not a horror game. I had Dead Space lying in my Steam library for a while. I got it from a humble bundle. The main reason why I never played the game was because I thought it was a horror game and I don't like it. I decided to try it out and here are my thoughts. The pros. 1. The horror aspects of the game aren't from jump scares. There are a couple, but they weren't the main focal point of the game. It was horrifying to me when I was missing my shots or not managing my resources, which led to me getting overwhelmed by enemies, which led to me shitting my fucking pants. Number 2. The necromorphs were a cool idea. Instead of the standard shooting games where the head is the weak spot, you have access to shoot multiple weak spots on the necromorphs. But there's still difficulty in actually getting the shots because the limbs move around a lot. 3. The secondary fire on weapons. This is my favorite part of the game because it added layers of strategy to the game. My favorite was the plasma cutter. Its secondary fire was so simple. Usually, when you fire the gun, it would shoot 3 shots vertically. However, the secondary fire was it shooting 3 shots horizontally. I love this gun because I could control how much damage I was outputting to any enemy by going to the right fire rate. Interesting, okay. Number 4. The abilities were actually useful in the game. Usually games with abilities and guns like Bioshock or Borderlands, I rarely rely on the abilities. This one, however, I realized how crucial it was to survive. I invested most of my points into the stasis, and I survived by mainly freezing people in their tracks and shooting them. If I ran out of ammo, I would usually start chucking things at them, stomping them, or running away. Okay, now we get to the bad. The bad. Number 1, you can only really rely on some of the guns. Alright, no, excuse me. Number 1, these are the bad things this person didn't like about the game, is that you can really rely on some of the guns. The problem with the upgrade system is depending on what guns you invest in will usually force you down a path where you really solely rely on those guns. I personally saw this as a negative because I finished the game using only 2 guns. Yeah, it is a negative. That's dumb. Number 2, the controls felt sluggish. I was really hoping for a smoother control scheme. Although some might argue that it heightens the player's fear and dread, I saw it as annoying. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Having a game that plays slowly and cumbersome doesn't help the game be more scary. It just makes me pissed off that your game sucks. Alright, number 3. The ammo drop system was weird, and it would sometimes give me ammos for guns I didn't even have, or would give me ammo for one of the 2 guns I had. That's dumb. Overall, the game was fun, and if you have it in your library and haven't played it because you thought it was scary, I would urge you to give it a try. It's not a horror game. It's a great survival game. Hey, I've actually tried playing that. Actually, real quick, that is the whole post here. I'll leave the links in the description to this Reddit post. You guys can go leave a comment on there and let them know how you feel, or leave a comment here on my YouTube video. Let me know what you think about the subject, about the topic. But real quick, what's funny is that before I start talking too much about the game, I will say this. I have another Reddit read I'm about to make here in a little bit. It'll probably be the video after this one. What's the game you gave up on a few hours into? What made you quit? True story. For me, it was this game, Dead Space. I gave up, I think, in like an hour and a half. I just didn't like it. The gameplay was slow. I got as far as like getting the zapper thing and then fighting a couple of them, and then I just got bored. I don't know, it felt boring to me. And it wasn't because it was like scary and I was like dreading the scare, like the jump scares. It was just like it was slow and I wanted to shoot something. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, hey, this has been another episode of GAMAGAMATHEGAMER's Reddit Reads. Today, we talked about Dead Space and whether it's not a horror game. Whether or not it is a horror game. You let me know what you decide. Let me know what you think. Have you played Dead Space? Do you think it's a horror game? Maybe you've played Dead Space 2 or 3. How are those games? I've only played Dead Space 1, and I only played it for about an hour. But I saw a friend play a lot of it, and he seemed to like it. Just not my cup of tea. It's just a bit slow, okay? Anyway, this has been my name. Anyways, this has been GAMAGAMATHEGAMER. This has been Reddit Reads. This is my YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like if you do. Leave a dislike if you don't. Like, follow, subscribe. Internet, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. See you guys next time. Bye.
I can't believe it. I'm serious. I cannot believe it.